Welcome to Uncaged. Today we're speaking with Vipul Dekhtawala. Vipul is really focused on the digital health tech space. He's actually the vice president of sales at Innova Solutions in the digital health tech space. Anyone who has gone to any of these kind of innovation summits or conferences like the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas knows that this is a very, very hot segment and one full of new ideas and new innovations. And Vipul's played a leadership role for many, many years in this space and pushing sales and coming up with new solutions in the space. And so we're going to talk to him about that. But before we get there, Vipul, tell us a little bit about you and your career.
Sure. Thank you, Ben, for having me here. It's a great pleasure to meet you and excited to share some of my new role and experiences here. So just about brief about me, born and brought up in Mumbai, India. Did my basic engineering, computer engineering from there, and then grew up from there. Started from a very small, humble middle-class family. We always grew with a high moral values in terms of being honest, humble, caring, giving, and cheerful, never give up attitude. Always very passionate about computer technology. In the early 90s, when I started my career, it was a kind of a next big thing, and everybody wanted to learn about it. And that's where I wanted to focus in on my career as well. And I decided I want to become a computer engineer, and that's where I started. And then I never looked back from there. And
Yeah, smart move. You were right.
fortunately, I'm blessed to be in the right industry. I could say that now.
That's great. And I mean, I see obviously you worked in companies like Wipro and others along the way, but now you find yourself at Innova Solutions and, working in the digital health tech space. Tell me a little bit about what you and the team are focused on.
Sure. Innova Solutions is a great company. I found one of the leaders over there who is kind of having a great vision to help industry in terms of providing innovative, transformative, digital-led solutions to our customers and overall in general into the mass population. We build a lot of innovative products for our consumers, which help them bring some latest and greatest technology and functional business process solutions together to make some innovative ideas come into picture, come into reality, which benefits to consumers at the end of the day, or our customers, to reduce the cost, bring some innovation to the table, bring some digital transformation to the day-to-day life of the patients or healthcare providers, service providers. So that's the kind of focus I'm motivated with.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's not a space in the health profession, the health sector, that doesn't offer some form of an opportunity for efficiencies to be found, innovation to be brought to improve the system, whether it be the offices, the medical offices, hospitals, customer-facing products. It's really such a gamut, and almost to the point that it's hard for me to know exactly what like the hot issues are today. So tell me a little bit, in the broader digital health tech space, what are the things that you and others are really focusing on?
Sure, there are several constant innovation going on. For example, I'll take a couple of examples where we are helping our customers recently. Mental and behavioral health is a very big challenge these days.
Yeah.
Every teenager or every young adult is facing some or other anxiety or depression or some or other substance use challenges or some or other suicidal thoughts in some extreme cases and so on and so forth, right? So it's our moral obligation as in healthcare industry leaders to bring some innovation to table which can help such people who are suffering with this kind of mental disorder or behavioral health disorders. So we have built an generative AI based innovative app for one of our customers who are targeting the employers who can through their health plans, they can give this access to this application mobile app, which can go through simple basic questions designed by psychologists or doctors or physicians carefully crafted to answer some of the basic questions and then understand their state of mind and then create a risk score where they stand today. And based upon that, provide them dynamically custom tailored resources for them to leverage, be it video bite-sized videos to engage, be it some reading materials, be it some personal activity groups to come out of those challenges, or be it some immediate online telephonic consultation or video consultation with practitioners or experts in the industry, in the healthcare industry. So that's one of the very unique product I'm proud to be associated with in conceptualizing, designing, and providing for our customers.
I love that. And certainly, I mean, I don't love the fact that we have these challenges in the US and really a bit around the world. It seems to me that the US seems to be facing a lot of these mental challenges. Hopefully, these solutions that you're bringing to the table will alleviate and head us in the right direction. But, it's really interesting, Vipul, because when you're introducing yourself, you talked about starting out and really seeing that idea that computer engineering was going to play a role in shaping the next phase of our world. And you've really crafted an amazing career where you've been able to apply that IT knowledge into the health tech space and move solutions forward. Tell me about, what drives you. You've been in this 25 plus years, you're a veteran in the business. Where does the passion come for what you do?
See, I was always passionate from my childhood. It's a great question. Thanks for asking that. I was always passionate for leading people. I still remember in my early, career days. I bought a T-shirt, which says, born to lead. I was so proud, and I wore it until it almost completely worn out after washing so many times. And I'm still feel proud about it. I'm missing it, and probably I'll find it somewhere else and buy it again. So it was always a passion in me to lead people, build relationship. I'm always a people person. So
Yeah.
honesty, transparency, trust, and empowering people, learning from people, learning with people, and making them learn is always my kind of inner motivation, and that helped me grow and give me a direction that yes, leadership kind of roles, and especially in sales, where you are focused for bringing very innovative solution to a problem statement for customers, and then helping them to achieve their vision and goals is what something very much passionates me. So that's where I built my career, grew up from technologist to techie sales to more of an sales consultative solution sales guy over a period of years.
I love it. Born to lead. We got to get you a new t-shirt for sure. But I mean, Vipul, the world that you play in particular, I was at the Customer Electronics Show and they had so many new devices. They had one device where it was basically like a mirror and you stand in front of it and it essentially just does like a complete health scan on you. And it just seemed amazing. Like, I mean, certainly we have all of these sensors now in our watches and our phones, and there's so much data. And so there's so many new things. But as you look out here in 2024, what are the things that we need to be thinking about that are going to change the sector, and what are the big topics right now?
Sure, I think healthcare-led innovation is definitely a very critical topic these days. I attend a lot of conferences, as you said earlier, as well, trade shows like HIMSS, VIVE, HLTH, and so on and so forth. Most of these conferences, the topic of focus is, how to bring innovation to the cost and efficiency to the people's life in terms of, so home-based care is an area of future, that not everybody can afford or availability of hospitalization for any critical or chronic illness is very difficult these days. So people prefer home-based care. So that's one of the area where a lot of wearable devices and remote monitoring devices are coming into play with innovation, for convenience of the patients, where family can constantly be around the patient and then take care of them. Also, a lot of technology-based gadgets and devices, which are also into play for helping patients constantly monitor their daily vitals or their blood sugars or their or their vital stats, and then constantly keep up to date with those tech gadgets, and then
Hmm.
give them decision-making powers to change the course of action, and also keep their PCPs and doctors informed about those. And of course, with all of this, cost play is also very, very important in the industry. That how can we make the care more affordable for the patients? How can we make data more available and seamless across the payers, providers, and
Yeah.
patients across the industry? So those are the kind of few things, which are the kind of focus for most of the people.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Innova is right at the thick of all of that stuff, ideating, solving, and driving, and really shaping some of these solutions. Hopefully, you can make healthcare cheap for all of us and more reliable here, Vipul. We need all the help we can get. Well, listen, it's been wonderful talking with you today. If someone wanted to learn more about what you're working on, where's the best place to reach you?
Sure, they can reach me on my LinkedIn page. I constantly keep updating my thoughts about technology, about healthcare, health tech, digital transformation, leadership and motivation, which is my core subject of
Yeah.
interest, and then sales, leadership related subject matter experts topics as well. So that's the best way to reach me on LinkedIn. And then I'm always available. I do a lot of mentoring to young graduates, freshers coming out of the college and looking for career guidance, or students who are pursuing their career in technology or healthcare space. Then
Yeah.
I would love to help them, and motivate them to guide them to right path.
Well, Vipul, it's been amazing chatting with you. I mean, you clearly have a lot of experience, as you say, 25 plus years of experience in this space. And it's amazing to see the journey that you've been on from kind of IT to digital health tech to really shaping it through leadership and ongoing efforts. So thank you so much for being on the show today. And we look forward to having you back.
Thank you very much, Ben. My pleasure, and look forward to talk to you soon.